I'm not kidding when I say this is the weirdest Mr. Negative deck that actually works, which is crazy. Shalom, I'm Noah Price, your Christian gamer. I love RPGs, JRPGs, and I love Marvel Snap. And today we have a new card. We have Bullseye, everybody. He never misses. And I'm going to be honest, he's a card that I can see a lot of people passing on. A card that people might say is mid. He's definitely a card that if you like discard, you'll like a lot of small stuff like I do. I love discarding Scorns. You're going to like this card. I mean, is he still worth it? I don't know. But this was a really weird build to put in. If you think of Bullseye, he's a great card for discarding small stuff. So obviously you're going to put him in a normal discard package. But what if we change the cost of our cards to being 0 so that Bullseye can remove them? That is what we're doing today. Negative Hella Bullseye. It's not that creative a name. If you know what Mr. Negative deck does, this is going to be very much the same thing. Mr. Negative is a 4-1 that has on reveal swap the power and cost of cards in your deck. Basically, what you tend to do with Mr. Negative is you do your best to ramp out Mr. Negative as soon as possible. This is usually with Psylocke or with the better one, which is Ravonna Renslayer. Really good. Ideally, you get Mr. Negative out as soon as possible. Turn 3, get your cards all swapped out, then following up on turn 5, you play down Jane Foster, who pulls in all cards that are 0 cost from your deck, and with all your cards being zero power or 0 cost because you flipped it with Mr. Negative, you just draw all of them. Normally, this is just where you combo away, you do shenanigans like you do Iron Man, and then you do Mystique into the Iron Man. If you have Gore, you usually play Gore. I don't have Gore, so I can't play Gore. But with this deck, we're taking in Hela. Hela is a 6/9 that on reveal for each different cost among them, resurrect a card you discarded to a random location. So we're cheesing out a little bit more combo and sauce. You think Iron Man into Mystique's good enough? No, not good enough. We need more. So yes, what we're doing is trying to get Mr. Negative out on turn 3. And then on turn 4, we're playing Bullseye. We can on turn 3 play Bullseye, that is fine. And then on turn 4, play Mr. Negative. Ideally, you want to do Mr. Negative as soon as possible so you infect more cards than not, right? As a reminder, our linchpin here, Bullseye is the new card. 3/3, activate, discard all cards that cost 1 or less from your hand. Afflict that many different enemy cards with -2 power. This is our actual little juice we're squeezing from our deck. So again, we're playing Mr. Negative as soon as possible. We're then setting up Bullseye to activate him. We're then getting to turn 5 where we play down Jane Foster. We draw our 0 cost, thinning our deck so that we should be able to draw our Hela. And then on the final turn, we activate Bullseye, discard our hand, then play down Hela and get them all back. I will admit, the selection of cards we have here aren't great, right? You don't want to double up too many on the same numbers, like 6s. We have 2 blobs and null. Gore would be amazing right here. We don't have Gore, but Gore would be amazing. You could flex some stuff out, like blob could be a great play. You know, you take him out for like an Ironheart or something like that. You know, you trade around stuff. But like, that's where we also have Morbius, where he turns into a 0/2. So he still can be discarded with Bullseye. And then also he gets buffed for all the cards we discarded Bullseye. You could flex it out if not, but it's a 2-drop that Hela will bring back, so that's pretty cool. You can add in another 3-drop if you want. Play around with this. This is a fun little build that actually worked. We are not going to snap because this is our best chance. This is our best odds of actually getting this off. Do we accept the rocks or do we say no to the rocks? If I play 2, we then play Mr. Negative on 3. We can start we're doing this. We're not doing the rocks and hope they Killmonger. We have limited space now. Oh, brother. I want to play in that spot now. I'm running out of location. It's starting. Okay, so now we turn 3, play Bullseye. We turn 5, play Jane Foster, which will thin our deck, and hopefully we draw our Hela. This needs to work. If this works, I'm gonna be so happy. That's not what we need. That's why we draw. That's why we have Jane Foster. This will thin our deck, I believe. Please, we have 4 cards in the deck. Oh, wait. Okay. If I Jane Foster now, I will draw Null, Iron Man, and Morbius, which will be 3 cards, which will take it to 7. So I actually have to play Blob right now so that we have room to also draw Hela. Okay, so 1 last card for Gambit to play, but that's okay. We also are not going to get the full effect because we won't be able to play into Collapsed Minds. And they're not playing Killmonger, which is, you know what? Fair enough. Dude, if this actually works... Oh, come on, please. Okay, so we got the Iron Man. We got the Null. We got the Morbius. Blob, you weren't supposed to eat her. No. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. No. Oh, brother. Null? I mean, we just do this and then discard 2. Dude, it almost worked. It almost worked. It's crazy. It almost worked. Yoink, yoink. Okay, the fact we actually won is kind of nuts too. All right, let's do this. I hope we can get it off. I want to prove that this works. I want to prove that it wasn't a fluke we got it last time. Not the most ideal starting hand. I mean, we do have bullseye. We have one of the piece of the combos. That's not bad, right? Not bad. Obviously, we want to have Mr. Negative. If we don't get Mr. Negative, obviously bullseye is a dead card, which is not great. Not what you want to see at all. Okay, no cheat to get Mr. Negative out. So we're just going to play Morbius now. We can then Bulbseye. He's going to think we're just a normal discard list at this point, which kind of worries me a little bit. Maybe because of that, we feed it by going Bullseye mid in case he Red Guardian. Okay, no Mr. Negative. Maybe we get Mr. Negative here. If we get Mr. Negative here, maybe that's okay. If we instead get Hella, that'd be bad. That'd be bad. That'd be not good. But maybe we draw into it. Maybe we get Mr. Negative right now, please. Okay, Iron Man's good, but it's not what we're going for. He's going to have no clue what we're doing. No clue. Hella does not save the day here. I think we brick. I don't think we have a solution to this. I think this is a Galactus or shenanigans. Nothing we can beat. Nothing we can beat unless we null. We don't win, but let's see what happens. We'll stay in because I'm a silly boy. We'll null left, and maybe if they Galactus. All right, if they Galactus, we win. Do they Galactus? Arnim Zola. That was the only other thing I could see it being was Arnim Zola or Galactus, and sadly it was Arnim Zola, so we do not win. I need it. I need a win. I need a win with this, please. All right, we got the Ravona. We can play down Ravona, which means we can still cheat out Mr. Negative soon, and then we have Jane Foster. So ideally, we have a good hand. If we could draw Mr. Negative in 2 turns, okay? World Forge, terrifying. Terrifying, doesn't ruin us unless it puts into something to discard our hand. That's also not ideal. Okay, we have a chance. We have a chance. World Forge can mess us up, but I'm hoping we have a chance. White Widow could be a problem, but I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not even going to worry about it. We're going to Ravona. Okay, they're adding cards to our hand, which is actually worse. It's actually really bad for us that they're adding cards to our hand. We saw it in the first game. Our hand got a bit bricked. We couldn't actually pull all of our cards. So we might be a little bit worried, but hey, because of Ravona, next turn we can do a Bullseye Morbius, which is not bad. Maybe we do want Warforged to make us discard a card in hand. You know, get rid of some of this junk. Ooh, they played their bass. No, no, no! Why? Why? That's so cruel. Spider Ham in the Airsham list too. Oh, brother, that's pain. That's just pain. I hate this so much, man. That hurts my soul. I mean, at least we could still, like, do Mr. Negative plays, like, at the very least, right? But it does suck so much. We were so close to getting it. And then silly little Spider-Ham had to get in there. Okay, I'm going to be honest. That could have hit our Iron Man, which would have been bad. But I was hoping it was just going to hit our Morbius, which we aren't playing. All right, what did we get rid of? Don't eat too much. Ooh, you ate a lot. You ate everything? You crazy man. Why do you eat everything? Why? All right, well, Black Vortex is not bad. We got to at least put Morbius in there. I just want to make use of that while we can. So we'll do this. We'll hold on to the Iron Man. I'm so heartbroken, man. I'm so heartbroken. Taskmaster. Okay, well, went from a -3 to a 0. Oh, no. I could have played my Iron Man. Well, he got rid of his Goliath. The classic random destroyer play. I've had that. We're winning by 1 is crazy. The Nidavellir always changes. I guess we just go with the 5, right? I mean, we should have this. It hurts my soul that we won this way. We were on track to getting it. That's the thing that hurts me the most. We are on track to get it. Also, the Jubilee scares me, man. I don't know if I could trust the Jubilee. There's so many bad hits for Jubilee that I kind of don't like it. I mean, normally, you know, Mr. Negative, pulling more of your cards is not the worst thing, but it does kind of like, you know, a blob is a blob, you know. We could always get rid of blob and just put in more. How about that? We have 2 6-drops. Get rid of a 6-drop so that we have a 3-drop. So that if we do Hella, then that's more like cards we actually bring back. You know, maybe. I mean, you could also put in Cassandra Nova, Ironheart. There's multiple different things you could throw in. But yeah. What are you playing? What are you playing? Is that it? Is that it? Pathetic. So far, not bad. We just need Mr. Negative. We need to draw less 0 costs. I don't know, man. I'm curious to tweak the deck a little bit. I'm interested. I mean, it worked last time with this deck, so I kind of want to prove that. But you know, we can make some. Ooh, do we have it? I think we have it. I mean, we'll play into White Hot Room. We don't need it. They're playing Mojo, so they're probably going to maybe Jean Grey or something. We don't even need to play a Nexus. I mean, we do have to play a Nexus. Do I play a Nexus right now? I just realized I still need I still need Mr. Negative. No, it was set up for a good play. Okay, we get Mr. Negative this turn. This next turn, get Mr. Negative, please. Okay, Jean Grey, I'm not surprised. Okay, we got Mr. Negative. Okay, we can start playing. We just need to do the combo and then have Hella play into Nexus. That's pretty chonky. Okay, we already have Hella, so actually I don't know what I was yapping about. We actually do have the combo now. We just have to do Lady Jane Foster, which will pull Null, Blob, Morbius, which is 3 cards, so we won't draw any more. We'll still have Mystique for plays. I think this is fine. And then last turn, we play Hella. And so we'll afflict 4. Okay, they're playing Claw, which is really good. We might not actually win. It depends. I mean, we could play when the 6 drops, so we do a less afflict, which is also pretty good. We need a Bullseye first. Then we do Hella. We bring him back. But what cards do I care about? Oh, maybe I do Null first. So I at least copy the or the Morbius actually. Alright. Hold up. We do Morbius, we discard, Hella right, and maybe win? Let's see. If we lose, I'm okay. I'm just glad we got this off. I'm finally glad we got this off. Okay, we got the Morbius. I'm hoping when the Mystique goes down. No, the Mystique will copy the Hella. I was silly.
Minions to me.
It didn't work. It's still okay. So it did copy the Morbius. I was right about that, and we won 1 location. But it worked. The deck worked, and that's all I needed. I should have played a 6-drop, you know, instead of the Morbius thing, but I wanted it to copy. You know what I was trying to do. We should have just done the Null. You know, you could tweak the deck. You can obviously tweak the deck. I think I would, obviously, if you have Gore, put Gore in here. Gore should be your 6-drop. I mean, you could double up on 6 drops and then always play the 6-drop if you're in the situation we saw. But